Welcome back. We'll be doing the weigh-in shortly. If you look at the first three comments that are displayed in the chat window after I restarted it, I'll show you that's the same three comments that were displayed when you first opened up the cam. So that will show you just how long you have been watching. Just getting your eye boogers. Checking to make sure her paws are clean. They are. Not clean enough for her taste, evidently. What? What you all squeaky for? You need a little bit of WD-40? Huh? You're too squeaky. Nap your brother. Boink, boink, boink. Get him, get him. Be mean to your sister. Nah, don't be mean to your sister. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the weigh-in so we can get started with the playing. The kittens are 5 weeks, 5 days old, 40 days. They were born July 23rd. Let's see. I weigh the kittens every other day now, since they're all over 1 pound, gaining weight and healthy. Last weigh-in was 2 days ago. Penelope weighed 21.9 ounces, 621 grams. 22.7. Put the scale up there so they're less inclined to just dash off. So she gained 0.8 ounces, now weighs 644 grams. Marvin last weighed 24.7 ounces, 700 grams even. $26.3. So Marvin gained 1.6 ounces, now weighs 746 grams. Sylvester here, that's doing something to my elbow. He last weighed 24.6 ounces, 697 grams. Quit moving around so it can settle. 25.7 ounces. So Sylvester gained 1.1 ounces, now weighs 729 grams. Taz last weighed 19.5 ounces, 553 grams. 22 ounces even. Nice big gain for Taz. So he gained, let me verify that because that's a huge gain. 22 ounces. So he gained 2.5 ounces. Biggest gain so far. Now weighs 624 ounces. I mean grams. So Taz is definitely working to catch back up. Hey, Penny. Once I get up, if I remember, I'll show you just how dangerous it is to walk around Hazel. Show you how much of an ankle weaver she is. Whenever I'm walking around on the other side of the fence, she's like weaving between my ankles. Isn't that right? Am I telling on you? Now, everybody know that cats and kittens like boxes. They also like cardboard because they can chew on it. They also like tubes. Here's, let me see. So I'm going to introduce them to toilet paper roll. This is from a roll of Charmin. Charmin is made by Procter and Gamble. If you go out to their website, they refer to themselves as P&G, short for Procter and Gamble. So this is dubbed the PG tube. He's got his arm in it. Penelope's over there bathing her foot some more. Are you climbing up? You gonna climb up? You gonna sit on my lap? Looks like Mama's starting to dry up. I saw one teat that was still producing, but she sat up before I could get a good look. Looked like others were not. Are you sticking your whole face in? You sticking your mouth in it? The boys are ignoring the PG tube, but the one girl isn't. Well, I'm watching the chat now. Anybody have any questions? Mama's fecal came back negative, so she doesn't have any parasites or bugs that would cause diarrhea. Probably just caused by the fact that she's still nursing. Gave her some fortiflora, which is probiotics. It's something to help her intestines. Good bacteria. Would adding rice or canned pumpkin to Hazel's diet solidify things? If she doesn't have any improvement after a few days on the fortiflora, then I'll try it. Is mom in heat? No, she hasn't seen any. She hasn't shown any signs of being in heat. Will you get the kittens a small litter box? Yes, I will. Probably if I don't forget in this visit. Do I think that Hazel has lost any weight from her soft stool? It's possible. I don't. I don't have a scale sense enough to weigh her. I could use the one for the kittens, but she won't. It's small enough that she can put her front legs. It's hard to get all four legs on it and having her sit still. Why are my feet naked? Because I'm not wearing socks or shoes or slippers or boots or any other adornments on my feet. No toe rings. Have I seen Sylvester's drag butt happen? He's done it a couple of times. I haven't, but it's not uncommon for kittens when they first start pooping. Their butt feels weird because they're not used to it. Temperature is not too bad right now. It's comfortable. It's not as muggy as it was. If you have problems with live stream and not playing the live feed, if you're on a Windows, hold down the control key and hit F5. If you're on a Mac, hold down the command key and hit F5. Of course, if you're having trouble right now, this ain't going to help you. But in the future. First vet visit coming up soon? Yes, likely this week. How's Cougar? Cougar seems to be doing better. He's got a lot of twinkle in his eye. He's playing more, playing a little bit harder than he has been. He had another seizure earlier this past week, and it looks like there's nothing on the MRI that would indicate what, something physical that would be causing seizures. But since they only happen after a sneezing fit, a particularly bad sneezing fit, the vet thinks that it could be triggered by a lack of oxygen. Since he's sneezing so fast, he can't really get a good breath of air. Now I will show you hypnotized kitten. Kitten's awake, kitten's struggling. Well, not really struggling, but he's moving around. Right here is his off button. As long as I rub the off button, he'll just be happy just to lay like this, his tail tucked in. It's kind of almost like triggering the same reaction when Mama picks him up by the scruff of the neck. Though if I just do the scruff of his neck, he's moving around, he's attentive. If I do the ear, he is putty in my hands. Do you like that? Okay, we can ask again. I'm watching. Yeah, the towels are here because the kittens are. I normally would have the towels down if the kittens were still peeing all around, but they're not. They're using the cage area like they should, like I want them to do. So that's good. That's why there's no towels. But since they softness test, I saw that. I don't want to put a litter box in here because Mom may use it. The trays I have over there are still a little bit bigger than what I would like to use. I don't want her using a litter box, not covering it with diarrhea, and then the kitten goes plowing right through it. Question was asked, do they respond to wind yet? If you were watching the last Fosters, when I blew on their paws, they would start whapping at it. Taz is like, get me out of here. No, not really. They're still pretty. I think when they're closer to 2 months, that's when they start reacting a lot better to it. Question was asked, I wear a lot of t-shirts. Do I own a lot of ties? I do. Silk ties. Mostly character ties like Bugs Bunny, Sylvester, one Oscar the Grouch. Basically Looney Tunes or cartoon characters. If I have to wear a tie, that's the type of tie I'm going to wear. How many cats of my own do I own? I have 8 cats. Big house, dedicated litter changer, which is Minion, my son. Is Taz solid gray? He is not. I am starting to see taffy stripes in his fur. And the BuzzFeed article, yes, I did. Okay, softness test. To properly determine how soft a kitten is, you can't pet it. You have to rub them against your face. Taz is soft. He's a good sport too. Yes, I saw somebody say PG tube. It's over there. Hold on. Let me go. It rolled off underneath the camera. There's a slight incline, it seems, so things want to roll that way. This is a something for the kittens to play with. You want to say like cardboard, they like boxes, cardboard tubes. We probably won't call this PG tube. This is wormhole. Okay, this is a roll of toilet paper roll. It's from Charmin, which is made by Procter and Gamble, and they call themselves P&G for short. So it's a PG tube. There we go. Somebody's playing with the PG tube. How's the rescue doing on voting? If you look below the live feed, you'll see a link for the shelter challenge voting. Whichever shelter comes in first place at the end of the contest wins $10,000. Second place $5,000. Third place $1,000. I believe that's what the second and third place are. And if you have a minute or two a day, I would encourage you to vote for Purrfect Pals. You can make it real quick. For subsequent voting, you can just click on sign on, click on one of the buttons for Twitter or Facebook and all that to sign in, and it will remember the last shelter you voted for, which hopefully will be Purrfect Pals in Washington State, WA. Purrfect Pals is the #1, but another shelter is quickly gaining, and they've won quite a few times, so we're hoping that Purrfect Pals will win this time. Question was asked, can I put a ball in the PG tube? Let me see all the balls are. Oh, here's one. Penelope's on top of it. What happened to the tube? There it is. Blue ball on PG tube. Yeah, I occasionally check to see if Mom was going into heat. I rub right here. If she was going into heat, her butt would start going up, and she'd do like a little pitter patter with her hind feet. Finding a bit of kibble there. That was Minette, after my son's girlfriend. after meeting Hazel in the door. I don't know. They came in looking for me, and she had a hissy at one of my cats who was outside there. Do I think that Sylvester will get over the fence in the next day or so? Anything's possible. If you look at the banner picture for the Critter Room on Facebook, Sylvester was hanging right here, which was remarkably similar to the same shot that was taken of Ash hanging from the fence. The wormhole seems to be a big hit. Penelope's climbing on top of it, Sylvester's inside of it. She doesn't want you playing with her tail. Have I seen Rosemary's crazy eyes? I have. She doesn't want you playing with her tail. You see it moving that fast? That does not mean play with it. Of course, all you guys hear is wah, 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 wah. Play with it. Wah, wah, wah. The kittens are almost 6 weeks old. Once they're all 8 weeks, 2 pounds, and healthy, they will be eligible to have their neuter and spay appointment. And after that, typically the first Saturday after their neuter spay is their adoption event. So they probably have about three more weeks with these guys. Greenie is way over there. I would have to actually get up to see if it'll fit in the tube. Oh man, I'm so occasionally lazy. In fact, I can't get up. I have a tail on foot. I was gonna say Penelope on my lap, but she moved. The kittens are old enough they're moving with a mix of scampering, hopping, and occasionally running. Should start to see more and more of the running part. I need to change the pads again. Well, when I was out this morning to do grocery shopping, I forgot to stop at the kitchen aisle, look for a small pan. Don't want to use aluminum because aluminum can have chemical reaction to cat pee. Remember when you could fit in my hand, palm of my hand easily? I could just hold you like that and you just go wappy, wappy, wappy. You're getting big, boy. Oh, there's the flashback waps. Now I gotta hold you in 2 hands. They're both biting each other's tail. Are their eyes changing? I haven't really looked yet. Yeah, this one, Marvin's starting to turn a goldish or greenish color. Same with Sylvester, who is suddenly quite comfortable licking my thumb. Her eyes look like they might be starting to change. Taz is falling asleep in the fish bed. There you go. That's what you gotta do. You gotta claim it. Use those claws. There you go. That's a good boy. Okay, now for a little room alteration. Make it so the kittens can pick up their zoomies to epic levels. And while the kittens investigate that, I'll change out their pads. Hey, Mom, you want to show them how much of an ankle weevil you are? Maybe not. Okay, I probably will try the pans that I do have. And hopefully Mama won't use them. And we can get this litter training business underway. Don't bite Mama's tail. Typical cat. Change the litter box. We gotta use it. That's why Marvin kept going in there. He needed to pee. He did have a swab. No, he didn't. I'm not so sure. Okay, a little bit of loud noise. That poor kitten food. Sorry, Penelope. All done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and step out. It's hot in here in this room. It's still a little muggy. So I'm just sweating. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.